words don't cut me deep. With a knife between your teeth, you just smile and watch me bleed. But this won't take your pain away at all. The higher the wall, the harder you fall. Did you get what you came here for? Did you come to start a war? This game will kill you when you slip. The higher the wall, the harder you fall. Did you come to start a war?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're on the Wake Up Radio. We can be found on thewakeupradio.com or otwtube.com. If you're tuning in for the first time, hello. If you've been here before, what's up? And if you don't know what you're listening to, well, then go ahead and grab a seat. There we go. So just listening for it. We'll catch you up on reality. How's everybody doing? Right? Did everybody make it through the COVID pandemic okay? I love the joke about that stupid mask, that stupid fucking mask, right? How many people kept it on? How many people are still wearing it? Did you wear it? I think before we left on, nobody knew what we were in for, but we all knew we were in for something. Right? We have so many quote-unquote conspiracy theorists pop up out of the woodwork, and everybody got inundated with information. Everybody became a podcaster. And all of a sudden, all these topics started going to the front of the line. What topics are those, right? Whatever topics, really, right? The ones that you're not allowed to talk about. The ones we now have censorship. There are certain things you can't say. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of free speech. That's, I don't know how else to explain it, right? Other than wake up, wake up, wake up. If we lose the free speech, then that's it. That's the first flag that should be fuck to everybody. Waving right there in the wind that you can't say anything on the internet. You can't cuss. You can't say anything. You can't bully someone. You can't show emotion. You can't express yourself. Anything. You could pretend. You could get on the internet and you could write up a whole bunch of stuff about being positive and today's a great day and sunshine and rainbows and 50-year-olds. But if you say one negative thing, then you can't comment for 72 hours. You can't send messages. You can't use this feature. You can't use that feature. The amount of accounts you're allowed to reach all of a sudden diminishes. What's up, everyone? Wake up. This is America you want to live in. This is the America you want to allow. I don't know about you, but this is not what I signed up for. And so, yeah, we could do before, right? Before you could post up whatever you wanted, right? The internet was 2 girls in 1 cup. Right? Well, if you know what that is, well, then you remember the internet before a time of extreme censorship and where the idea that you can actually put up whatever on the internet existed. Granted, none of us thought that 2 girls, 1 cup could be on the internet. But those with it understood, well, free speech and freedom of expression and everything. So stop that. Stop. What are we here to stop? Who's the person that says, oh, yeah, that's okay, that's not okay? It's a tyrant, ladies and gentlemen. Do you allow tyrants? No. I was taught not to. I was taught how to identify them. Right? How to write down what they're doing. How to journal it, document it, and prosecute them for it. This is not anything that we should be putting up with or living through or trying to justify, defend, even self-censor for. You shouldn't have to end who you are. We all have to join the conversation at one point or another. I know for a fact I was the one at 7 years old starting conversations that I know people around me. And so I feel like I got it the worst. No matter how many pages I start, no matter what I come out to say, no matter how I say it, they're not going to like it. I think you guys are all starting to know who they are. Them are, however you want to say it, the deep state, the shadow government. There's so many stupid names for them, the secret society, whatever you want to call it. Illuminati, all of it, everything, all of them, all of that. They're all the same thing. People, it's all the same lie, it's all the same kind of religious, whatever oppression is going on. And there is no voting on it. You don't vote your way. You don't get to go, hey, master, can I be free now? I'd be free. We all voted. We all took the vote. We're going to be free. So this is why we have slave laws, EVA slaves. It's a federal law. They could trace the slaves. The slave ran away with. And that was the slave catchers. And what we now know as modern day police. The same thing. Same exact thing. I know the very moment that I go anywhere and I say, hey, everybody, you guys want to destroy license plates and destroy driver's licenses and throw our social security cards in the fire too? And everyone looks at me blank, as if they have no idea what I just said. But we need those driver's licenses. We need those license plates. We need our social security card. We need that stuff. I don't. We've been conditioned to think we do. Lumber, the same plantation we're still on. The Federal Reserve, the printing of money, causes psychosis, right? That is self-evident throughout. As America, being able to just print money has made each and every one of us sick. It makes us wake up and chase something that we shouldn't be chasing. Or do things that we wouldn't normally have to do because of money. Or because someone has enough money. Because some people have no money, right? And now we have the Supreme Court who says it's illegal to not have money. You're a criminal if you don't have money now. Make you stamp the license. Then there you have both sides. Oh, why does everyone vote? And you have both sides so asleep. You have one side believing that everyone is going to come save you and save everything and the company. And then you have the other side with all the kids in the street and everything, and anti-fascists. And it's the same group of people, it's the same ones. They all are the same people. They're both the same thing. Same exact thing. Because if they can keep you poor, if they can make you poor, well, then eventually you're going to get caught up in the meat grinder. That is, stuff. So the justice system to handle all these homeless people, okay, all the have-nots, all the poor. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you do? What do you do? Didn't they all burn their bras back in the 60s or something like that? I know they tried to revolt once, didn't they? Maybe, right? I think there's been small sort of awakenings ever since we started printing money. And then we faced a monster with unlimited resources, unlimited anything to sort of stamp down any dissent and keep everybody quiet and pacified as long as they could. And like that stand-up comedian George Carlin said, who was it that they saw? Who are the people that they assassinated? People that advocated for peace. Do I advocate for peace? No. I'm not delusional. I think George Washington's biggest challenge was convincing everybody that some violence was the answer. So the night before they wrote the Declaration of Independence, didn't get them on board. Didn't he have the biggest distillery and got everybody drunk on whiskey? The next day, everybody was all riled up, wild. And how long can you keep everybody riled up when the people that you're fighting are just going to keep fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting for no reason? I think that's why I've become the way I've become. I've been doing this so long that I've gotten into this permanent state of they're just going to quiet. That's all they're ever going to do. I'm just going to get better at it. And I've had to my whole life. It all evolved. I had to get better because there was somebody in front of us that was either better or we wanted to be. And now I've come to realize, no, nobody wants to fight me anymore. Everybody gets upset at what I'm saying. Everyone would rather go and run off and cry. Teacher, he's talking about that, and he's talking about this, and he's talking about, it's scary what he's saying. It's violence what he's saying. For my words have become violence to people. Then they tell some of the kids sticks and stones and break my bones. Words never hurt me. And so if we can't even fight on the internet anymore, because no one can fight. It's like a scene in Idiocracy, and they're just sitting around and they're trying to figure out a solution to their problem, and none of them are smart enough to figure out what they should even need. And you're working against, like I said, you're fighting against people with unlimited resources. Unlimited everything. So what do I have? Well, I have an unlimited number of fuck yous at every fucking turn where they're at. But that's one thing. So if you don't like what I'm saying, just fuck you. Very simple. Not hard. Get used to it. If you don't like it, well then shit, you're definitely not gonna like what's coming. Let's talk about Palantir for a second. Okay. The company that's been doing what? Keeping a list of people in America for the CIA, for the domestic war on terror. It's the company that keeps the list, the no-fly list, the who could possibly, before I get to that, the way that it determines you get put on the list is that it comes to the conclusion that you would either lie, cheat, or steal. It's put into a position in the American government, or in any position, through a series of data points that it's sort of driving everybody through. Now, everybody likes to joke around. I'm not doing anything right unless you're on one of those watch lists. Right. But who's really on these watch lists? What are these watch lists really used for? And so when you think of the future, you think of the movies they've sort of found us. Other cult classics come to mind. Matrix. Where there's this sort of free time where they prevent crime. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not how our system is meant to work. They have to have first-hand knowledge of seeing the crime. If they don't see it, well, then they can't do anything about it. If someone's not complaining about it, well, then they again can't do anything about it. And so what you're seeing around you is a coordinated effort by the police, the three-letter agencies, to create as much chaos and homelessness and bullshit as they can, and they're actors. Where do you think all these homeless people came from? Sure, there's definitely some homeless people that are out there, but the ones acting a fool out here, the ones doing a little extra, a little more than just being homeless. Well, if you've been paying attention, you should know that we're all filming everything. And you start to see some being script. Some saying some things that are just completely not based in any reality. They're just sort of something to say if you get asked something, and then when you get tripped up on the second or third question, it starts to become clear that, you're just down here selling drugs so that the police will get a bigger budget. Wait a minute. You can say this kind of stuff, right? How can you prove that? They delete our video. They're censoring things. They're redacting body camera videos. What's that? That's tampering with evidence, you moron. But yet, we're all going to fight and cry about, they spotted Trump. Right? The latest distraction. And so how is Trump even tied to this, right? Well, during Operation Warp Speed, Volunteer was the one providing the list of the population that needed to get the vaccine first. Right? Now, why would a company that's responsible for keeping the watch list be the one talking to pharmaceutical companies about who needed to get the vaccine first? But I am the stupid one. I am the dumb one. I am the one that doesn't know what's going on. You guys can hurl anything you want at me. I don't give a shit. I don't care what you say. I know that what I'm saying bothers people. Bothers the right people. Nothing any of these preachers or influencers or anybody out there, nothing they're saying is worth anything. Not worth anything. Who cares? They're not saying that anything that breaks this cycle, stops it dead in its tracks, or goes against it. To me, that's someone who's in on it. Right? And when you guys are like, there would have to be too many people to be in on it, and it would be obvious. Well, when they're censoring someone like me, you got to start asking. It's not just light censorship. I've had page after page after page after page deleted because the comments that I write are direct hit. Go ahead. Take what I'm saying and run with it. And you'll either find out that what I'm saying is completely outlandish or really, really, really fucking real. And there's been enough people watching me for a long time to know, oh shit, right? No, people, I'm not joking in the slightest about anything I'm saying. Not making it up. I wish this was all just some stupid dream when we wake up to 2005, right? This is what happened back in 2008 when Palantir, the crash, they were planning on putting martial law in the streets back then because they were talking about this crash was going to be the one that actually caused the whole house to fall down. And it will. It is. It has to. There's no way that we can just keep printing money and keep printing money and keep printing money. They'll try. Right? The new model is usually the way money works. Right? You get money, whatever comes in, you pay your bills, and that's sort of what you do. Well, now, to sort of maintain a debt-to-income ratio, right, that doesn't exceed your income, well, the government's running on 107%, 115%, 130%, 125% to whatever the income is. And they're going to just go massage it a bit, make it keep working for as long as they can make it keep working. Because in the end, all that matters is that they end up with everything and you end up with nothing. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. Exactly where you're getting marched to. You probably don't even have a front yard. You probably don't even have a backyard. You don't even have no 4 cars or whatever bullshit. Whatever bullshit they have a stake in. They want to make sure that you don't get any of it. So that you never have a backyard, so that you never have 4 peppers, so that you never have. That you never have it. That's what they're working. They wake up every day and work against us. So some people wonder why I wake up and just say, you know what? Pissing people off today. Maybe I'll tip the scales a little bit where enough people will wake up finally and we all can shrug this thing off our back and start to taste freedom. Wouldn't that be nice? Freedom. Right? They tell us we're free, but they don't really mean it. They don't really show us how to be free. So we all go looking for truth. And you could get to the point where you realize that, my God, they're just lying. That's it. That's all they're doing. They're just lying. And they're not even lying, but like on purpose, ignoring certain things. Quote unquote, turning a blind eye to certain truths or certain things, because then all of a sudden, that's how they get away with it. So they've been good. It's part of the reason why they don't want to put on the. That's why at the ATF, when they raided Ashby, got him within 6 seconds of knocking on his door and banging on his door and covering up the cameras with tape. Oh, none of us were wearing body cams. Oh. They want pure immunity. What's going on, people? Are we kidding? Are we kidding yourself? Right? Because as per the 6th Amendment, there's supposed to be a camera in every courtroom, live streaming right to the internet. Every trial should be public and right to a public and speedy trial, right? Trial jury of your peers. That's not how the justice system is working. The justice system works in some stupid fashion where the cop makes an allegation, they take you in, strip you of your rights, and throw you in jail for something you didn't do when there was no crime to even in the first place. But yeah, there you are. A felon now. With a lifetime sentence, your rights taken away. You can't vote. You can't have the Second Amendment. Okay? Can't do nothing. Boom. Slave, back in chains. In a plantation that doesn't represent you. Wait a minute. But what does everybody do every day? They get up and buy Bitcoin. And hey, I get it. They think they're going to buy their way out of it. They think they're going to just have enough money to pay out of whatever problem it is. No, that's not how it works. Even if you go to the 5th Amendment, no cop has the right to kill you. No cop should be killing anybody. right there in the Fifth Amendment. And that's why in all these civil cases, the cops lose every time the wrongful death. It's always a wrongful death because they have no right to kill you without due process. Does that matter? No. Because when you're slowly running, when you decide to hit the gas and keep going, you trigger the ancient ritual of them chasing slaves. So like a pack of wild dogs, they chase you and end up beating you up and killing you at the end of the chase, or shooting at you. And some people are like, oh, well, look, the Seminoles, that only happens to Seminoles. What you allow to happen to people that you don't like will eventually end up happening to you. At least that's why we try to be a civilized society and follow the rules of law. Again, folks, there is no rule of law. There's no law that is higher than your right. So they don't want what it's saying. That's what they don't want you knowing. And so means you don't know what inalienable rights are. Without fucking telling me that you don't know what the fucking inalienable rights are. And I'll show you how fucking stupid you are. It's simple as that. It's simple as that. So the moment that my First Amendment got taken away, that pissed me off so much. So I rescind any consent to be governed and reserve the right to abolish. You don't have to be living with this bullshit. You don't have to put up with it, not one bit. The moment someone attempts, any attempt to deprive you of your rights, is treason. Flat out. They don't want anybody saying that because they don't want you all to know that. All of you. I could pick out each and every single one of you that doesn't know what your fucking rights are. Just by asking you a couple questions. I could tell how smart or how dumb you are. The difference you've been. So believe whatever you gotta look for somebody out. Hey, Master, Ray's saying something and he's scaring me. Can you tell him to stop saying it? Oh God, people. And I'm just a stupid page on the internet. I'm just a stupid kid on the internet. No. I know more than that. If you guys don't know more than that, do it that. Maybe that's why you're the one listening and I'm the one talking. Right? Someone wants you to hear this. Someone wants you to wake up. Someone wants you to get out of this mess. Do something about it. What are we going to do? Stop participating for one. Every time we have one of these false flag events, I always feel like there's something that's trying to just scream at you from the other side of the page. And most people miss it. Most people aren't looking. They're looking for the answer. They're then finding the obvious. But right there. Every single time. I totally wish I said that this wasn't the way things were. And you can totally believe it, and you can tell yourself, we just all be peaceful and we just love each other and things will be great. Oh. That's I'm thinking that. I used to think that. I think, yeah, we should think ourselves out of this problem. I'm sorry, thinking our way out of them printing money while they print money every day. That's not being realistic about this. Well then, why don't you offer some solutions? I'm not a motherfucking genius. If I was, I would have been able to think us out of this problem already. Some people have said that hey, just waking me up, just realizing the stuff I was in got me out of the mess I was in. Good. I love hearing that kind of stuff. There's countless pages that have come told me, hey, there's something different about what you're saying. Good. I hope so. I'm trying not to say what they're saying. How they deflect. Need a subject. Well, in due time, in the right time, when things are right, there, ladies and gentlemen, write this one down. Get a pen. There is no such thing as someday. Right? But man, Mariah Carey, they try to sing it 1, 2, day. Right? Nope. It's that day is when you die. That's what that day is. Someday is no. That's today. Yesterday. Do it now. Right now. Stop participating right now. When I was watching Hulk, with this tank top off, Hulkamania, brother, Trumpamania, brother. Oh my gosh, I was laughing so hard. You don't know when you're being mocked is the funny part to me. Trump is being the wrestler and then in the WWE, and he loves to be on stage. And I saw him coming out with that Band-Aid on his ear, and he just looked like he realized he wasn't in charge. The same way they do to everybody. They try to scare you into that you're not in charge. And they're in charge. And they have you so stuck on whoever tries to come out and be a hero. Nope. No main characters allowed. But there is. There is a main character. Huh? Consider it like a book. You get a pencil and you draw a dot on that first page. You lift the page. There's no pencil on the next page. Okay. I'm like a Sharpie. Take that Sharpie. Press it on that first page and hold it there until the ink starts to bleed to the rest of the pages. Would you say that the Sharpie is the main character of that story now? I would say I'm like that Sharpie. None of you guys came and wrote in my story. I came and wrote in all of yours. I'd love to make the argument that there is a main character. Everybody's trying to be that main character. What do you hate? You have main character syndrome. Maybe. Oh well. Because maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Maybe you aren't. Maybe that's what's pissing you off. That you aren't the main character. So be the main character. Shut up about it. Get better. Do something else. Alright? But that's where you'll see they all pop up and try to cut you. Picking off from trying to get away from the plantation. He doesn't believe what we believe. And then even when you don't believe, hey, well then you're in trouble too again, because there you are, not believing what they believe. So the very moment you think something else, they pop up, look at the Billy Club, and you on the head. It's like the monkeys that get trained not to climb up the ladder because they get hit with water. And that if any monkey tries to climb up that ladder, they'll beat the shit out of him. So that he didn't say that they don't all get sprayed, right? What experiment? So we're past any peaceful resolution or negotiation. Who are you negotiating with? Why is anybody still on social media arguing about this in the comments? The dead horse. Just like the internet, dead internet theory. If you don't know what dead internet theory is and how many of us are on the internet, well then you don't know what's going on. There's not very many people on the internet. Not very many. To the point where, like I said, these lists aren't as long as you would think they are. 3 million Americans causing subversion. There was 3 million pages on the internet fucking causing subversion on there. You would see it. Yeah. You see like the same 7 pages over and over and over. You're kept in your little zoo bubble, your little shadow band bubble. Of like-mindedness. Whatever causes the least tension. However they can keep the least amount of change going on. The perfect electric fence to have everybody in. Like Jurassic Park. Kept jumping at the fences to see where it was weakest. Well, maybe there could be people jumping at the fence. And who are they? They're not anybody that can actually do anything about it. They're not going to do anything about it. That's why they've gone to such extreme lengths to keep information contained, ideas contained. As you saw during COVID, the moment a bunch of us decided to take those masks and say, fuck you, they changed their tune. Everybody did. What happens when we do it with everything else? And so some of us know that we need to break through that fence and get on the other side no matter the consequence. We have no free speech. Don't talk to me about saving democracy or saving the republic or anything like that when it's already gone. It's already gone. When the police on the side of the road on purpose and violate your rights every single day, well, what America are you defending? What are you for? To give out window tint tickets to the cop to kill you because you got an expired sticker on the car? Give me a fucking break. Dummy fuckers up. What are you fucking fighting? What America are you trying to keep? For you to be a half? Well, I'm gonna fuck you. I'll make you a half not. How about that? Go run tell that. Well, that's mean, right? Wait till you realize there's a computer doing it to you. What do you mean? What do you mean? Huh, yeah. Right? But there's already AI computers working against each and every single one of them. The one big old AI to control the whole internet. You think that? Well, then obviously I'm not paying attention. And some of these conversations, I get it. We can't have them with all of you. Some of you need to catch up, but never will. So does that matter if you're part of the conversation or not at that point? What are you saying in the conversation? Well, let's just all be peaceful and live in love and keep paying taxes and it's okay. It's all right. Let's make money off it. Let's make money off it. You have to know what the arguments are and what they're saying before you even begin to start to formulate what you're going to say to get yourself out of it, right? So if most people don't know that companies are already working to put you on a list based off of what you like on the internet, take away your ability to fly, take away your ability to even use your speech, your voice to write things down. What is it that's still making you fight for something that's enslaving you? My question. Well, and then that's where you get to, well, you're either in on it, you benefit from it, or you're ignorant to it. You get one of those stupid 3 little categories you get put in, and then I'll fucking keep picking on you. I'll further in another category. It's exactly what the AI is doing. Exactly what these companies are doing. You're either working with them, or you're working against them. You're either working with us, or you're working against us. All of humanity is watching right now. Everybody. And if you think the censorship and that whatever's going to keep going on and that you're safe, I'm going to let you know, I know so many fucking people. I know everybody. Every fucking one. I know everybody. Look that way. If I don't know everybody yet by now, well then you ain't nobody to know. You ain't worth knowing. There's nothing you can do. As simple as that. We're at that point. Yeah. Oh, yeah. These people trade these stocks daily and mock you and just eating it up. And we don't know whether to laugh at you, laugh along with you. What? And it's I guess that's what we're supposed to see. Right? We're supposed to be watching the rich going from the table and the rest of the world going down. That's who you guys think you're all. Nope, I'm fucking chopping those legs off while everybody's done. We'll make sure that table fucking comes down. No, Ray, no! This next year is going to be fun. Sure. Because they've already started to do everything they want to do. They don't even need Trump in office anymore. And Biden, they don't even need Biden anymore. The Supreme Court gave them everything they wanted. In their minds, they can go clear all the homeless they want. Get every homeless off the street. They're going to clean up this town, right? And it'll disappear just as quickly as it came. Because it wasn't an issue before COVID. And now they have bigger budgets and they've spent how much money on it? And all the homeless in California will get shipped to other states and other cities, and these little small cities will be like, we don't have enough people, we don't have enough money, we need some more cops and we need a bigger budget. And there you go. Everybody's gonna have a bigger budget. They'll sweep the streets and clean it up, and And that'll be the end of that. 2 years from now, you'll look around and be like, oh my God, what did we allow? Well, you allowed the Supreme Court to say you have no First Amendment, and that is the case of the White House to feud with social media companies and censor whoever they want. It's race me. You allowed the Supreme Court to criminalize homelessness. You allowed the Supreme Court to take away your Second Amendment right. You allowed you lose the Fifth and the Second, well, and then you lost the Fourth already. And so since when did judicial opinion become higher than the Constitution? Since when do 9 judges get to say, oh, what the rights for the rest of us all are? Are the black robes that they wear a crown? Huh? No, they're not. So then why the fuck are we listening to any fucking word coming out of their mouth? Is the badge they wear a crown? No. I mean, why the fuck do we give what the fuck they say on the side of the road? I don't. Not anymore. Not after seeing this stupid fucking circus for this long. In fact, anybody that still believes in it kind of gives me fucking weird ass fucking vibes that, like I said, you're in on it. Because who the fuck would still defend this shit? The comment farms that are in the comment section. You don't know what a comment farm is? You got like 100 phones, 500 phones, 1,000 phones, all programmed to fucking repeat the same comment over and over and over. So whenever someone says abolish qualified immunity, you have like 10 bots come and say, better training. We can't get rid of qualified immunity. We can't do. And then there you guys all are arguing with them for all day. Well, actually, maybe, if we just voted in the right people, you guys ever heard of the final transmission? Right? The last transmission of resistance before the big takeover, and before they finally just say, fuck it, and turn everything off. No one says anything ever again, and it's the end of whatever freedom we have. Right? To me, there can never be a last transmission. At least not this time. Right? There has to be some of you that are listening to what I'm saying and being like, oh, well, he's kind of maybe making a point, I guess. Oh, well, maybe, I don't know. You're smart enough to be listening. You already know. You know who it is that I'm talking about that repeats these stupid little fucking things. Tries to push certain ideas that are... I don't even know why you're bringing that up. Why are you changing the subject? Why don't you just destroy your license plate? Why don't you just realize that human trafficking is human trafficking? Why don't you just... Oh, I get it now. These four are leaving for some other shit. I get it. You're not for everybody. You're not for freedom. You don't even understand freedom. You don't even have rights. I get it now. None of you have rights. You don't have any rights. Unless you take them, unless you exercise them, unless you do it yourself. And that's the biggest one they don't want you doing. You don't ask permission for nothing. That's probably one of my favorite things to read in the Serpa versus Bruin decision. It's Clarence Thomas. Do you need permission for the Fifth Amendment? Do you need permission for the Fourth Amendment? Do you need the government's permission for the Sixth Amendment? right? So why do we treat the Second Amendment something you need to ask permission for? And we got to this point where I had finally thought, maybe, hey, all right, this case takes away what's known as interest balancing. That the government used to love arguing that in the public interest, in the safety of public interest, we need to be able to take away this person's life. And so, just do that. That's the thing. You can't do that when it comes to rights. I mean, you don't know what inalienable means, dummy. Can't take it away. Can't vote it away. Can't write a law to take it away. Any of that. There's actually a law that says you doing that makes you the treasonous. So they're the ones committing treason. People have already have these laws that are unconstitutional. An attempt to subvert and tie up your rights and freedoms in the court. In the court that they know that they have their judges who are going to use their double speak and their backwards bullshit. I'm done. I'm done. No one is above my rights. No law, no bullshit, no. You want to come from my rights? Any attempt to deprive me of my rights will be met with extreme prejudice. You are not going to like me when you try to tell me to shut up, when you try to tell me that, oh, you can't speak, or you can't say this, or you can't say that. You can't do this, you can't have that. Because what am I going to do? I'm going to tell you, fuck you. Anything you can do, I can do better. And then not only will I say that, I'm the kind of person that proves it. Go ahead. Come fucking see what's up. I'll show you what's up. I'll show you. You don't like it. Why? Because I mean it. Because I could back it up. They tried. You don't think they didn't try? Fucking gun stalking and targeted individuals and all this bullshit. What you looking at, bitch? You don't think we don't know who you are? You don't think we don't see you in public? You don't think there's more of us now than there are of you? You don't think you don't stick out like a sore thumb? I'll be the first to tell you, you do. You stick out like a very big, ugly sore thumb. You ain't from my neighborhood. You didn't grow up right. You don't know everybody like I know everybody. You only know people they want you to know. And you only follow the rules that you're told to follow. You never do anything you're not supposed to do. You stick out. So go ahead. I know you ain't gonna do shit. I know. We know. And that's the funny part about all this. I wouldn't say anything unless I didn't already know the answer to it, right? Okay? It's plainly obvious. People that don't want you to have your rights. Because why? You gotta take them. You gotta enforce them. You gotta exercise them. I can't make you all care about our free speech disappearing. The only thing I could tell you is that I was taught if one of us loses it, we all lose it. And the moment we lose that one, that's a big, big, big red flag. So I can't stand any of the censorship online. And it's even worse if people are like, you drive it away when you go on. No, we don't. You don't. You can't sign away your rights either. You can't waive them. It's the fucking dumbest thing ever. Oh, yeah. That's like going over to somebody's house for a barbecue and then you saying something and then being like, you can't say that. You're at their house. It might be rude to say it. still have no fucking anything to tell you. You can't speak. You can't say your ideas. They can ask you to leave, right? You can leave. But the whole point is that you don't lose that right no matter where you're at. We all learned that during COVID. At least you should have learned that during COVID. And no matter what stupid sign they fucking put on the door, that does not go higher than your right. You can put whatever fucking sign on there. Come in, can't have this, can't have that to come in. Nope. If it goes against the Constitution, they can fucking eat dick. Flat out. Take that to the bank. Who gives a shit? That's why they love censorship. They don't like anybody saying anything bad. They don't want anybody to be emotionally charged about anything. They're stripping your rights, people. And you're doing nothing about it. It's not the mind virus or sickness or something that I don't know what is. When you have someone telling you, hey, look it. You realize this, right? I don't know how to explain it to the dumb people. But when you're talking about peace and love and happiness, the war and war crimes are being committed in your name and upon you, well, you sound pretty fucking stupid talking about fucking peace, togetherness, love and happiness, and kumbaya. All your hippie bullshit. Doesn't make sense. It just makes you look dumb. Just might as well paint your face and put the fucking hat on, clown. Oh, everybody. I'm tired of sharing memes. I'm fucking posting these reels, these stories, your stories, your memes, right? Every day I wake up and go, hey, is it today the day? Or are we just gonna share memes today? I've been saying this for a long time. People get upset at it. You just because it's either the day that we all choose to be free, or well, this is bullshit then. It's faithful. It's the bullshit. If somebody wakes up. But the show is fun to watch, right? Popcorn, the bread, the circus. It's been going on since Rome. Right? It's still going on. Isn't that what this whole big conspiracy is all about? That underground, they still have the Colosseum going. Never stop. Right? Let's save that for the next show. Let's talk about the underground bases and how they use clones to still fight in the Coliseum. And nothing has changed. Okay. Or maybe something. No. We're not supposed to talk about Fight Club though, right? Because why? Those that have tried to talk about Fight Club, what happened? Right in the head. Until next week, I'll be signing off. One Lucky Ray on the Wake Up Radio. Over and out. We'll see.
Flawed individual.
Thanks for keeping the lights on, Deang.
Sindy, Ashby production.
On the Wake Up.
Just get your body in the move. Won't stop till you shake the room, yeah. Just get your body in the move. Why do I need to? Let on the wake up play. Won't stop till they hear what we say, yeah. Let on the wake up play. Why do I need to? Just get body to move. Won't stop till we shake the room, yeah.
You, the people, have the power to create happiness. Let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us all unite.
OTWTube.com, uncensored free speech platform.
Now search in the search bar for OTWTube, which is the page we're going to subscribe to. Click subscribe, click add as friend, as well as click where the videos are. Click on a video to view, like that video, as well as comment. And your exercise is done. Thank you for your support.